Hi guys, I'm Luke Reinbold. I've got a young mare we're going to work on something that is a very handy exercise. It's called the focus circle. Behind me you'll see there are 5 different cones set up different colors. The only color that really matters is the center one that's orange, okay? But in this exercise it's going to work on 2 very specific things. The speed that Kimber goes, and that's all going to be based off of my energy level, okay? Meaning if I reach up and I'm really riding with more energy, that's the throttle. I want my horse to go faster, okay? If I slow down, bring that energy down, I want the horse to match me, okay? So it's going to be working on the speed element of this. It's also going to be working on the direction, okay? Those of you who have lunged horses know that typically horses pull against us or want to go out when you're lunging them. The same thing applies on our circles, okay? So if you ever had a horse that you try to go in a straight line and you swear they're dizzy and just going back and forth, this exercise can really help your straight lines because horses' feet follow their thoughts. So if their thoughts are always going in different places, that's why those feet wander so much and act like they're dizzy, okay? So we're gonna really work on if Kimber gets fast, and this is the kind of horse that tends to go much faster than we're asking for, okay? We're gonna bend her in our flex and bend circles. We have some videos on that. But I'm gonna ask her to regulate her own speed. All of this will be done on a loose rein, okay? Now here's what I mean by loose rein. Loose enough that as the breeze is blowing today, these reins should be able to be no tension so that they'd even move in the breeze, okay? That's the concept. We're asking her to follow my direction by sticking to this circle, okay? Come on along as we work with Kimber on this, okay? So the parameters of this, we'll be working on all the speeds. We'll be asking it a walk, a trot, we'll even go to a lope, okay? Now the first circle and a half, whatever, we'll really steer her. There, she got a little wide there, okay? She veered out. We'll show her the track we want her to take, in other words, okay? After that one circle, then I'm gonna really, so there, see, she went to leave. So I'm gonna pick up my hands, bring her back in. When she's back on the track, leave her alone. Now, if you notice, she'll be able to really stick to the tracks from the previous circle as time goes on. There, this horse blowing out shenanigans. She's thinking, I did not warm this horse up first. We just brought her right out and asked her to figure this out, okay? Now, I'm starting to ask her to stick to my energy, okay? So I'm going to ask her to come down to a walk here. Just sit down. There, she took a couple strides, but she did find it. Now, notice I didn't pull on her to do it, okay? I'm asking her to follow my energy level. Now, we're gonna come up, ask her again. Ask her to trot, and she jumped right up. This horse has a big motor, and we love that about her, but we do need to regulate it. Horsepower out of control doesn't do us much good, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna let her commit. Notice, she committed to leaving. You see, she left that track, so I pick up my hands, bring her back. Now I let her commit here. She left that track, pick up my hands, put her back. Okay, so that word commitment here means a lot because either the horse commits to the circle or they commit to leaving the circle. There. Notice last time she left there. This last time she left here too. Much better. Okay, now the spot changed a little. She wanted to go visit the camera. So we just picked up our hand, brought her back. Okay, and we're working this out. Let's see, does she commit to the circle? And she came back. There, we're letting her make choices here. She thought about visiting the camera again. Pick up her hand, bring her back. Okay, so the horse is making choices. If we don't allow our horses to make choices, we'll forever have to micromanage everything they do. That's why I love this exercise so much. Okay, she just loves that camera. She's a ham for the camera. So we pick up our hand, bring her back. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna ask her with my seat. Come back down, very nice. It didn't pull on her. Love it. Not bad for a horse. She's been just out in the pasture, kind of getting fat on grass. So it's time for her to come back into school here. All right, now we'll come back up to a trot. Again, wants to go to the camera. All right, now we're gonna ask her to lope, okay? So her right leg back. And now that's, I got there, Remy. Fast, she's going fast, right? Faster than I'm asking for. So I'm gonna bend her into this circle, that flex and bend circle. Now, send her back out. Okay, there's some zoomies again. Now we'll ask her to, there, she found that speed for a second. Pick her up, she thought about leaving, bring her back, let her down. Now, she's going faster than I want to, so I'm gonna bend her right in, slow down, right back out. Ask her, we'll bring her down for a second here. Get her think about slow. So really what this is gonna do, there, notice, blowing out right there. We're gonna give her little doses of speed and then ask her to come back. Come down, good. She's remembering that. So you guys notice there's a hole still in her loping. She's just really fast, okay? Just plain going fast, fast, fast. So we're gonna give her some more doses of loping here. Wait for me. Wait for me. Okay, here we go again, go. Oh, big motor. There, regulating back here a little bit. Goes to the camera again. She's consistent with that. There, she's finding that speed. Dropping her head down. Now notice I'm not working, there, pick her up again. I'm not working on collection with this. That's for another time. What I am asking her to do is just stay with me here. Every time she goes to that camera. Some people are made for it, I guess. They're born for it. There. That's still a little bit fast. There's one more time. Pick her up again. Remember, it's that word commit. They either commit to the circle or they commit to leaving. There, again, in. And she's thinking about slowing down there. Now I'm actually gonna ask her to come down to a walk on a loose rein. Oh, very nice. Now it took us still a couple strides, but we know she's starting to think about slowing down. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now, I let her commit to this and she thought about leaving again. So we'll bring her back, put her back on the track. Okay, we'll do this a couple more transitions. Ask her for a, now I'm gonna ask her for a slow trot. Okay, slow trot. There, slow. She jumped right out into a fast trot and she didn't really pay attention to my energy level. I will ask for a fast trot at times, but it's all in that energy level. Okay, now I'm gonna ask her to actually, she's slowing down pretty good, so we'll give her a little dose of some speed, or speed here going a little faster, and then slow down to a slow trot. There, little jog. Okay, so my energy level is the throttle. More energy, throttle goes up. Less energy, come down to a walk. Notice I hum for that walk. That helps remind me to get my weight down. Okay, now notice these ears. She keeps checking in. Okay, see it? Checking in. This horse is asking me what's next. Guys, if your horse is asking you that question, in essence, they're going, what's next? What's next? And this could be in speed or direction. If our horses are asking us this, this is exactly where that mind frame needs to be. If a horse is asking you that question, they're not looking for a place to buck you off. They're not looking for a place to bolt and do shenanigans, okay? Now, once I've got this, really like what this horse is doing after 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it takes, we're gonna get as close to the orange cone as we can. Obviously, we've got a camera on here, so we can't stand on top of it. But this is where the horse finds the break. Now notice she's licking and chewing. In essence, right, that's like the horse's downloading symbol, like on the computer. They're licking and chewing, they're processing information that was just inputted, okay? And we'll repeat this scenario, this session, if you will, until the horse really starts to stick to our energy level and commits to the circle, okay? Now, every horse that I've ever started was not good at this at the beginning. The only horses that are good at sticking to circles are the horses that have done a lot of circles, okay? Just understand, I won't circle them to death. Once they've got this concept, you'll notice your straight lines will be straighter, your circles will be better, and those horses just are, this is just a tool we're using to get them to check in with us, like we're noticing she was doing with her ears, saying, what's next, okay? Now, lastly, into some troubleshooting. We went to the left on this. Started getting some real benefit to it. If we just went to the right, we'd start from scratch. More than likely, when you go the opposite direction, it's not gonna pick up where you left off to the left. You'll have to restart it that way, okay? Don't worry about it, most all horses do that. But once we get in both directions, it's working on both sides of the brain, and get those speed transitions really good in these parameters, boy, we're really getting somewhere, okay? And lastly, another troubleshooting, if that horse really was going fast and had more of those zoomies, guys, repeat this process of bending them around in these small, tight circles. Now, it's not just a circle. Notice I'm bending this horse around my leg. I've done some other videos on that can maybe a good reference for you to come back to that. But let that horse take and commit to the speed and the direction, and I think you will really like how this helps. We do this at clinics a lot, and I do this with all colts that I start. It's extremely helpful to really get those horses to rate their speed back, pay attention to our body, and just keep asking what's next, okay? Really, I'm going to challenge you guys, if you do this, make sure you're doing it on a loose of rein as possible. I know you're going to think, well, this horse might jump out. Okay, if they do that, like I showed you, bend them around until they slow down. I promise you, this will work for your horse if you just give it enough time, let it play out. I'm Luke Reinbold. Hope this helps. Remember, put that hand down, ride the next stride. We'll see you down the trail.